VirtuRoad. VirtuRoad is a VR driving simulator program allowing nervous teenage drivers to practice in the comfort of their own home. The team is led by Ria Chabra, CEO, 10th grader from Scripps Ranch High School. And Ria is supported with one of her classmates from Scripps Ranch, Kushi Shah, as well as Rachna Boka, Sara Benevois, Amita Devandabina, Arjan Abankar, and Rohan Fadas, who's only in 7th grade at Pacific Ridge Middle School. Way to go, Rohan. The team has been well supported by their mentor, Jatin Nahar. So if you're ready to take it over, VirtuRoad, you're on.
Thank you. I will share my screen now.
Hold on, Ria. Our judges, are you guys ready are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I am too.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I really haven't even finished my score, so I'm sorry.
Okay, I give you just 1 more minute.
Jake, why don't you talk about the summer sessions?
So until one of the judges finishes their scores, I would like to also talk about the summer session we're going to do for this current team, which is graduating and going and starting to build their own products and launching their real companies in association with our close associate, Miramar College as well. And then the second, we are also going to do a 4-week program for new freshmen, which basically who want to go through a similar program and learn the similar kind of pitches. And the third one will be a weekend program, which will allow anybody to come in for a 3-day retreat for such kind of programs to learning this. I would basically now request is Jess, are you open?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so I would also request all the audience, if they have any questions and so on and so forth, please send us an email and we will also happy to answer the questions during the break time as well. So with that, I would let the VirtuRoad start their pitch.
Thank you. Imagine you just start driving for the first time. Your hands clench up at the wheel and you can feel your anxiety building up within you. And it certainly doesn't help when your parents are yelling at you on top of it. But when the time comes to finally take your driving test, you can't do it. You've been so nervous that something might go wrong, you haven't even practiced. VirtuRoad is the perfect answer for those nervous new drivers. It is a cost-effective, lifelike driving simulator that uses virtual reality to give an immersive experience for the driver. Using realistic car components, VirtuRoad allows the learner to practice in the comfort of their own home. With a $4.1 million seed capital and a break-even target within year 3, VirtuRoad can help these teenage and young adult drivers practice any driving solution, any driving scenario in a real-life location without having to risk their safety. In fact, 40% of teens and 25% of young adults are actually scared to get onto the road. They are unable to think quickly on their feet and use their judgment in unfamiliar situations. And of course, as new drivers, they will need to practice that. But as teens, we rarely have time to get onto the road, especially with our parents who are also very busy and can find difficulties teaching their children. VirtuRoad is a solution for those teenage and young adult drivers to gain the fundamental skills they need to get onto the road confidently and save time for their parents.
So the solution? A real-world driving experience for nervous teenagers to learn how to drive through virtual reality software and real-life vehicle components in the comfort of your own home. But what is our solution? Our solution is a VR driving simulator. We have 2 prototypes, the desk model and the foldable model. Both have the wheel, gear shifter, and pedals, and both come with the VR headset. However, the foldable model differs because it can fold down and has adjustable height, and it can be used on the go. The programs we use are Mapbox, which is a mapping software, and this can go into Unity, and Unity is a software used to make games. And by doing this, we can provide a feeling of actually driving a car. in a real-life location. The hardware we used is also top quality. We do this to ensure the best driving experience we can. And we also have a phone app. It helps you to set up your VirtuRoad simulator. So here's a demo of what our VR driving simulator looks like.
When you open the app, it will take you to a homepage where you can learn or test yourself based on the knowledge you have. So let's learn parking in the city. When you are parking on the right side, you want to take a wide turn so you don't hit other cars. As cars can't turn a perfect 90 degrees, you will have to take a wide turn. Now let's learn how to change lanes. When you are changing lanes, be sure to keep going the same speed and look over your shoulder to look for oncoming cars. Now let's test yourself based on the knowledge you have. These questions are taken directly from the driver's ed handbook. Once you are finished, you can check your results.
Our product encourages the audience to believe that they are driving on an actual road, as it provides a realistic experience through virtual reality and shows a 3D world with high-resolution image. The product can be used at home to allow the consumer to have a safe space to practice, as well as save time for themselves or their parent. Our product also gives the driver the confidence that they need to drive on the real road, and the built-in teacher allows them to learn how to drive in various scenarios tailored to their specific needs.
As a product meant to help any nervous driver, our market size is quite sizable. For instance, our total addressable market are the 67 million people ages 15 and up that don't have their license in the United States, whereas our served market are the 43 million people between the ages of 15 to 24 in the United States. That includes our target segment, which are young adults as well as teenagers. And lastly, our serviceable obtainable market are the 4.8 million people between the ages of 15 to 24 in California. To reach our market, we have a 3-step plan. First, we're going to target our users, then our buyers, as well as our partners. For our users, teenagers and young adults, we want to use social media, such as Instagram and Snapchat ads, to gain their support, as well as surveys to better identify the market and connect our consumers to our website. For parents, we want to use Facebook and Nextdoor ads since they're more likely to see our products there, as well as search engine advertising, where we would put ad placements when they search up keywords such as driving school or driving instructor when searching up for safer alternatives for their children when it comes to learning how to drive. In addition, when we want to work with driving schools, we will use phone calls, brochures, as well as presentations to gain their support. We're also thinking about using the SBA website, as well as using SEO marketing when it comes to driving supplementals.
In order to sell to our buyers, we have 2 channels. 1, directly through our website, and 2, through partnerships with driving schools. Through our website, we will directly rent out our product to our buyers for $150 a month. Through our driving schools channel, we have pivoted from renting and selling our product to a more disruptive business model approach for the driving schools to increase their revenue. For this channel, we plan to provide the units to the driving schools at no cost, but our company gets a 30% revenue share as our product will be rented out to their consumers for $150 a month as well.
But how does this add value to the driving schools? VirtuRoad is not a replacement, but a supplement to in-person driving instruction. Similar to how one may study independently for a test at school, but still use something like Khan Academy to enhance results, VirtuRoad is also a tool that focuses on the strengths and weaknesses of each individual driver to give them a fully customized experience. Now let's talk numbers. Our bill of material, which includes our packaging, shipping, and of course the raw parts, will cost us $262. We will work in the coming years to bring this under $200. Our rental price to the consumer is $150 a month, and after our 3rd year in business, we expect a 42% gross margin. Now these are our yearly projections. Years 1 and 2 are a development and launch phase. Year 1, we develop the product, and year 2 is also an R&D stage. In year 2, we're gonna mainly just be in San Diego building a small customer base. We break even mid-year 3, and we continue to show positive growth in years 4 and 5, where we plan to expand to other states that are in close proximity to us that also have large driving populations, like Washington, Arizona, Nevada, and Oregon. At the end of our 5th year, we expect a healthy gross margin of 52%. Now here's an example of how we would launch the product on an e-commerce site. This would include info on the company and various login options. But all of this was derived from our customer validation. So let's talk about that.
We sent out multiple surveys, got customer feedback, took it all into consideration, and tweaked our product accordingly. The first two bar graphs represent how much people would pay and the amount of time they would rent out their product for, which represents the financials from the slide before. The quotes on the right represent our 4 different market segments of teenagers, parents, driving schools, and young adults. Overall, we received a very positive response all along the lines of the extreme help and convenience the product would be.
Why would consumers choose our product over our competitors? On the left, you'll see pain points listed according to customer surveys. You'll also see that our main differentiation points are outlined in red. One of the major consumer pain points include the product being able to be used at home. While some of our competitors require consumers to use their products at a certain location, VirtuRoad can be used in the comfort of one's own home with a highly realistic driving experience. Another major differentiation point is that we provide everything needed to use a simulation, unlike our competitors that require consumers to have a PC or any type of gaming console to use their product. While we provide all these features, our competitors, Hub Neo, VR Motion, and TechType, have very limited features. We will protect our competitive advantage through patenting our product.
In terms of market scaling, we will begin to develop in the first year. With our buyers, we hope to expand to San Diego, then California, and finally expand to other states nationwide. With driving schools, we want to first expand throughout California, then slowly throughout the entire country, and ultimately capture more market share. Financially, we plan to have 2 fundraisers, which will first allow us to build the product and create partnerships. Later, we want to develop more advanced hardware and software, and we plan on breaking even in the 3rd year.
As the VirtuRoad team, we've all had some sort of experience in driving or will soon start our learning to drive journey. So we understand what it's like to be a nervous teen on the road and can make this product a success. My name is Ria Chabra. I am the CEO that worked on the solution development.
My name is Shah, and I'm the COO, and I worked on problem development.
My name is Rohan Fadnis, and I am the CTO, and I worked on prototype and technology.
Hello, I'm Arjun. I'm the CFO, and it's my job to make the numbers flow.
Hello, my name is Sarah Benwell, and I'm the CMO, and I worked on sales and marketing.
I'm Rachna Boka. I'm the co-CPO, and I'm in charge of competitive analysis.
My name is Amitha Devanaboyina. I'm also a co-CPO, and I worked on customer validation.
1 minute.
Imagine your teenager is in the next room learning how to drive while you are watching TV. No stress and no risk of coronavirus. That is the market opportunity the size of 67 million people. VirtuRoad creates a business that is distributed over 2 channels, the driving schools and the customers, thus creating a successful business venture.
Be safe, be confident, VirtuRoad. Thank you.